We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Oakland A's and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball comes your way next. Bob Feller is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Carlos Santana is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Digging in, Ricky Henderson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Athletics.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ricky Henderson. First pitch, 6-10.
Now the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting second, the center fielder, Al Simmons.
At the plate, Al Simmons. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Feller has thrown north of 3,800 big league innings in his career and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Now the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And the count will be full. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Henderson on at first, nobody out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Ramirez is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jimmy Fox.
Digging in now, Jimmy Fox. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
3-1. Runners on first with one down. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box now, Reggie Jackson. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Vida Blue is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a curveball in for a strike. And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
The 1-1.
That's the ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jackson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting second, the third baseman, Ramirez.
Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So now Carlos Santana, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Santana, the former Philly, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now here's the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So striding forward now, Manny Ramirez. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Tribe turned away in the first. We played 1 in Cleveland with no score. Stepping into the box, Terry Steinberg, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Steinberg.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Eric Chavez.
Standing in, Eric Chavez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Sizemore is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
1-0.
That's inside. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
At the plate, Mark Ellis looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Ready with the 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Oakland. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding forward now is the DH, Travis Hafner, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Blue has racked up over 3,300 innings on the major league mound and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2 against left-handed pitching so far this season. Hafner is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Good battle. Count remains full.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Stepping in now, Grady Sizemore, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. In now for Cleveland, Larry Doby. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Popped him up. Steinberg over to his left, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Next up for the A's, Ricky Henderson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. Go. Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball. Go.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Ready now, Al Simmons, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now the A's designated hitter, Jimmy Fox, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliced hard on the ground, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Reggie Jackson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Jackson is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. The A's strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Indians get ready to bat in the third, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. And one significant aspect of their offense is the running game, where they currently rank among the league leaders in stolen bases and stolen base success rate. I brought this up with some of the players earlier, and one of the pitchers told me, 1, it's fun to watch, and 2, I'm glad I'm not responsible for defending against it. Our guys will pick you apart if you're not smart. It's an athletic bunch, and they use it effectively, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Victor Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Victor Martinez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. So one man gone for Cleveland here in the third. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball outside.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Three and 0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
3-0 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. The pitch.
Ball.
Looking at his career totals, Alomar is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Count even now at 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Striding in, Jose Ramirez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
The 1-0 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull. But he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Giambi will make the catch, and the side is retired. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Coming to the plate now, Jason Giambi, as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman, Jason Giambi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Turned on down the line. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
In now, Terry Steinberg, as he sends it on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The third baseman.
At the plate, Eric Chavez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Ramirez moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter,
2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Manny Ramirez.
The right fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Here comes the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Henderson is right there, and he's got it for out number 1. Now at the plate, Travis Hafner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Grady Sizemore, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and foul. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Ellis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Mark Ellis is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in once again, Ricky Henderson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Misses, ball 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Standing in now, Al Simmons. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jimmy Fox will be next. 1 out and a runner on second base. Three and 1 the count now. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try it again. 3-2 down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So striding in, Jimmy Fox, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. First and second now, 1 man out. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
The right fielder, number 9.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So now to the plate, Reggie Jackson, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Beaten into the ground over to first. One there. On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. A's have to settle for just the one. Last half of the fifth coming up, all tied at 1-1. Stepping up now, Larry Doby, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Here comes the first pitch.
Doby.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. The pitch. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Victor Martinez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. The 1-0 home. There's a fastball that misses. One run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1. In now, Jason Giambi. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The first baseman, Jason Giambi.
First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jason Giambi goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
Steinberg.
At the plate, Terry Steinberg. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, third baseman, Eric Chavez.
To the plate now, Eric Chavez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Steinberg rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Sonny Seager takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Sonny Seager.
Stepping in now, Mark Ellis, pulled high in the air out to left field. Sizemore is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Ricky Henderson is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Ball one. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. 2 down, runners at first and second. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the A's 2 and the Indians 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Second baseman, Roberto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. That's inside. 2-0. Hit on the ground to third. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And we'll bring up our Indians leaderboard to confirm for you that he currently leads the team in that category. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Now to the plate, Carlos Santana, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back safely. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, and it's even at 1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Very high, 2-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Changeup, called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
First and second now, 1 man out. Base hit into right center. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The tying run is in to score from second.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way,
fires me up.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Blue Moon Odom takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away.
Blue Moon Odom.
So now to the plate, Travis Hafner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this one is gone. A home run. So a three-run blast to deep center here. 8th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
In now, Brady Sizemore. Fouled away. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch.
Ball two.
4 runs here in this half inning. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder.
Settling in now, Larry Doby. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike one. Odom is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Henderson is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 5-2 Cleveland. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Al Simmons.
Al Simmons.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Hit out towards second. Alomar gloves it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Striding in for Oakland, Jimmy Fox. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking,
He had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Count remains 2-2. Here's the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, no.
The 1-0. Line drive, base hit down the line. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Jason Giambi, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
2-1 to the A's first baseman.
2-1.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Victor Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Henderson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. 1 out now for the Indians in their 7th, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Alomar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Weakly hit towards first. Giambi fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe, and it remains 5-2.
Ladies and
Rafael
gentlemen, your
Betancourt has
attention,
been
please.
summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Rafael Betancourt.
Striding into the box, Terry Steinberg. He singled his last time up.
Terry Steinberg.
Here comes the first pitch. Too high, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. To 1-2 now. And the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman,
Stepping in, Eric Chavez.
Chavez.
First offering on its way. Fastball well outside.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Betancourt, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. Two balls and a strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Standing in now, Mark Ellis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he misses with it, 1-1. Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Doug Jones enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Doug Jones.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ricky Henderson. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball inside.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sizemore is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A's strand a couple. They trail 5-2. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Ramirez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Ball. Too high. Good one.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Inside.
On deck, Carlos Santana. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Santana.
At the plate now, Carlos Santana. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
1-1.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's a base hit on the line. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Manny Ramirez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Now pitching for the Athletics.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. So now to the plate, Travis Hafner, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here now the 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Simmons is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Grady Sizemore. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Fouled away.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners are at first and second with one away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. From the stretch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Another full count pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Henderson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Larry Doby. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Doby carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 pitch.
Ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right
now. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the second run will score as a potential rout is on. It's now 8-2.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Into the box, Victor Martinez.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Down and away, ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Full count, here it comes. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Digging in, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No ball. 1 strike. Ball.
Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Al Simmons.
Al Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Jones, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Jimmy Fox.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jimmy Fox. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch on its way. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 1 out, nobody on. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Ramirez will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Reggie Jackson. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Last strike now for Oakland. This is line to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
8-2 tonight's final. Cleveland rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sonny Seager claims the win out of the pen, his first. Doug Jones records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 8 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 21 minutes.